Hi, I'm Danielle. My friends call me Danny, so if you're subscribed to the channel and you like and share often, consider yourself my friends. And if you would please do those three things, it is absolutely the best way we could reach a wider audience. So let's talk about the Soggy Bog. Why the Soggy Bog? Why the Soggy Boggy Witch? It's not anything that special. I told my husband one day that my ultimate goal was to be the best bog witch in some village in Ireland or Scandinavia, and one day he just said, I was thinking the other day, and the phrase Soggy Boggy Witch popped into my head, and I thought, that's interesting because I want to be a bog witch, but I'm in a desert, and so it's not really feasible. And Soggy Boggy Witch just sounded like, hey, this person doesn't really know what they're doing. They're not very good at being the bog witch. So it just seemed to fit. And it also helps that I accidentally did create a bog this summer in my bean patch. Kind of flooded it on accident, and for a few days there it was something. So let me tell you a little bit about what this segment of Political Drain will be about. And it might help if I tell you a little bit about what it won't be about to start with. This channel is not for teaching you about growing skills. It is not about teaching you about individual plants. It is not about how to be the ultimate gardener. This is not a channel for teaching you recipes or teaching you how to can and dry food, but rather I will give you some creative strategies to make your food preservation a little more bearable. For example, if you have a million cucumbers like we ended up with this summer, but dill pickles become overbearing after a while, try making something a little bit different. For example, Mexican pickles, or these amazing black Japanese pickles that I discovered on Reddit. I have to tell you, I am not a gardening expert, but I am somebody who believes strongly that we are all capable to some extent of providing for ourselves, and that food is a really great sustainable way to help your family, yourself, and your community. The more food you can grow, the more food you can share, and fed people are strong people. So who exactly is the Soggy Boggy Witch? Let's explore for a minute. By the way, my pronouns are she, they, and if you don't like that, you're welcome to go fuck yourself. Oh no, one of my soaker hoses has a leak. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I finally have my soggy bog. Oh boy. I am someone who has been through some of the worst things that humankind has to offer. Not a whole lot, really, in the grand scheme of things, but I've definitely had my share. I've been the victim of assault. I've been the victim of abuse. I've been homeless. I've been in a world where MAGA would have almost seemed normal. Now, I'm a mom. I'm a college graduate. I'm a retired English professor, and I'm an animal lover. I fight for equality. I believe in justice. Overall, I'm just teaching you how to survive in all this chaos. And at least I'm going to try to make it a little bit less chaotic than my own life has been over the last 5 years. So join me, YouTube, and let your gardens grow.
Hey, yeah, you. Before you click away to watch someone unbox a tactical toothbrush, let's talk about something real. Political Drain isn't just another content mill. We're a digital front in a very real war. Not with bullets, but with ideas, with action, and with solidarity. We pair urgent news with critical education. And we build community around actual resistance, not the hashtag kind, the kind that moves. But here's the thing, none of this is free. It isn't. Behind every video is time, labor, research, and some weird guy asking if we're gonna pay the hosting bill. And yeah, some of that money goes to things we can't necessarily say out loud. If you know, you know. Let's just say our special ops aren't Call of Duty LARPers. They're people making real moves to protect, uplift, and organize. You're not just funding a channel. You're funding a resistance network in a world where capital still calls the shots. Unfortunately, in a system built on artificial scarcity, even mutual aid has a price tag. And if we want to grow, if we want to win, we need your help. We need your help. So if you've got even a few bucks to spare, toss it our way. It's not for ads, it's not for merch drops, but for people making moves in the shadows so others can do it in the light. It's just us and you. So fund the mission, fund the fight, fund the future, because nobody's coming to save us. We save each other. That's how this works. Follow us on all these things you see here, and our link tree is in the description. Maybe even get some merch.